Hello, hello, hello. It is Farmer Ben here, and today I always said I was only ever going to try and post sort of 1 or 2 videos a week, but today I'm going to mix it up because I am going to be posting a second video on the same day. And the reason that I am doing this outrageous feat of YouTubing is because of something new. Yes, there is indeed something new in the game. Now, one of the things I do like about Empires and Puzzles is that the devs do keep adding elements to it. So it does change a little bit at a time. Now, sometimes these elements, they start off and we're all a bit like, it didn't really work, I don't like it. Which is exactly what happened with Alliance Wars. Initially, they were very unpopular, but gradually over time, they were developed and became a key part of the game and one of the most enjoyable in it. So, fair play to Empires and Puzzles. Now, the new development today, I only noticed after I'd logged in and played for a little while, was that suddenly a little red exclamation mark has appeared on my raid icon. So when I clicked on my raid icon, I was like, oh, let's see what's going on. What's new here? And I looked at it and I thought, there's nothing new. What's going on? And then I suddenly saw up in the top corner a new tab has appeared which says tournament. Dum dum dum. So this is the long-awaited raid tournaments which have started today without really any kind of announcement other than a little exclamation mark appearing. Feedback from the general chat rooms and things tends to be fairly negative at the moment, but as I said, it started that way with the Alliance Wars, so we'll see, I guess, whether or not it continues for raid tournaments. Anyhow, so I'm going to click on tournament. Now, this is my very first time to do this, so I am completely in the dark. I was not a beta tester. Never was a beta tester, so I have no idea what's coming up. This is completely new to me. I'm just going to have a quick look at what I can do. So the rules do say raid tournaments and raids with special rules that change every week. You will receive rewards based on your raiding skill. Okay, that's probably not good for me, but there we go. Preparation phase. The preparation phase lasts for 1 day. Ooh, yeah, plenty of time to get ready. During the preparation phase, you prepare your defense team. The defense team cannot be changed after the preparation phase has ended. You will receive defense points in the battle end of each battle day. The amount of points depends on the performance of your defense team. You can only use defense team that match the event rules. Interesting. Battle phase lasts 4 days. You have 5 attacks each day. Each opponent you face in raids has a difficulty bonus. It's determined based on the performance of their defense team compared to your previous attacks. You can only use attack teams that match the tournament rules. If your attacks result in a defeat for 4 times, you're defeated and cannot continue in this raid tournament. You can use gems to reset your defeats and continue. No, I'm not using gems. I am a free player. Gems are precious to me. Very precious. Your defense team will still get defense points even after you have been defeated. Lovely. Each raid tournament has a special rule and additional limitation of hero troops, rarities, and elements. Your final score determines your reward tier. You get rewards only from the highest reward tier that you belong to. The rewards are given after the battle phase ends. The next raid tournament begins 2 days after the previous one ends. Intriguing. Well, we shall see. So some of that kind of made sense. Some of that was lost on me a little bit, but we will see where we are. Now it says it's rush attack and all skills are set to very fast, which could be quite useful. So I might try... Ooh, there we are. Tournament rank 0. Yes, I'm in the game. Global. No, hang on. Is that... Oh, no, this is a different one. Oh, I see. This new ranking has appeared in the middle. That threw me for a second. So I can see globally I am 62,363 and locally I'm 1,213. Now, I have been higher, I can smugly say, but at the moment I'm not particularly high up. And then we've got tournament. Well, I'm not particularly fussed about the tournament leaderboard as there isn't one at the moment. Let's just come out of the leaderboard then, so that means nothing at the moment. And then loot... Oh, I see. So if you are... it's still going. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, it's example loot, which is why it's changing every few times. So the loot on offer is not necessarily what you will receive. That's a little bit painful on the eyes, I have to admit. It's like, stop it, stop it, stop it. So if you're in the top 1%, you get some really good stuff, potentially. 1 to 5, fairly good. 5 to 10, okay-ish. And it gets worse and worse and worse, and if you're in the bottom few. But as long as there is nothing to lose by having a go, I reckon it is worth having a go. So let's press join and see what happens. You have successfully joined the raid tournament. Battle start in 17 hours, 19 minutes. Okay. Ooh. Edit team. Now, I am assuming then, looking at this, that it is saying that I may only use 4 stars Intriguing. 4-star heroes or lower and 3-star troops or lower. So this is the limitation. So it's a bit like a challenge event in that you are limited as to which heroes you can take. Now that is a nice concept. Let me have a look. Who shall I go for? Now it's obviously defaulted to my 4 strongest heroes, which is going to be quite useful. So I've got all my heroes that I can choose. Now, personally, it's always worth remembering when you're setting a defence team that the computer will use special attacks if they're already at the same time. It will go from left to right. So I am going to want somebody who does boosting, probably on my far left. So I'm going to go with Kirill far left. Now, after Kirill, I'm going to want somebody else. Now, I'm thinking about this. Kirill will boost, so I will probably want somebody else who will lower defensive skills. Lowering defensive skills is always good, so I will go with Gormek there. Now, your tank has to be tough, versatile, and pretty hard to kill. Level 1 Valeria is not going to do that job. Losing Wi-Fi. Quickly, run towards the Wi-Fi box. Run. Whew. Oh, Priska. No, I don't want Priska. Goodness me. That would be crazy bacon. Now, I think then that I am going to go for one of my old favourite tanks who doesn't get much looking in tank anymore, is Kashrek. Kashrek puts up a defence against red and is very tough. His mana will be extra quick. The defence and rapid healing, hopefully, will keep the players either side of him alive. Now, I have got a booster. A booster. Kirill is the booster. He will help everybody else. Gormek there is the weakener. He will weaken my opponents. Kashrek will then hit them with a big powerful whammy. I am going to go for, let me think, I'm going to go for Sonya next to Kashrek. Now obviously this means I've got 2 blues, but with a green tank, it will hopefully double up the chances of me being resilient. So a player might use red to colour stack against my tank, which will then be weak against Sonya. I could go with Grim on the other side of him. Yes, let's do that. Let's change this around then. So I'm going to go Grim, Sonya. I'm going to swap Kirill because I don't want to have too many blues. Too many blues would encourage my opponents to go for a green team, which would be bad news for me. So instead of going, I will go red. Where's my red? I will go Bold Tusk. And then lastly, I think I will go Wilbur. Now that makes for a 2-tone team in which all the colours are quite tricky to then stack against any one of them. It may backfire. Wilbur is not a hero I know to use very well. I rarely use him defensively. He is going to be a bit of a wild card. I think there is potential in that team, but as you can see, I don't really have any event heroes. Being a free player, I'm a bit short of event heroes. I could use Jabbar, who is one of my 2 event heroes, but I don't think he adds much to the defence team that I haven't already got in place. And I also could use Valeria, my only other event hero, but she's not fully leveled. As you can see, she's currently only on a 2nd ascension level 1, so she's not really one to use. Intriguing. There is my defence team set. And now I press play, bum. And that is apparently that for now. So, exciting stuff, or is it? Who knows? We shall find out. Tune in tomorrow for another exciting episode of New Stuff. And there we go. So, that was it for that brief introduction to the new raid tournaments, which is about 10 minutes long. Wow, I have waffled particularly heavily today. I will just have a quick look to see if anything else is going on my base, whilst I try and remember how to switch off the recording, because I'm a professional. Here we are. Great. Recording. Stop recording.